Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan has had several instances of meltdown on Twitter. His Twitter handle is often full of delusional rants. The Prime Minister of Pakistan has once again put out a bizarre tweet offering help to India on how to carry out cash transfers. In his latest tweet, he said, and I quote, 34% of households across India will not be able to survive for more than a week without additional assistance. I am ready to offer help and share our successful cash transfer program, lauded internationally for its reach and transparency with India. End quote. Now, this information was attributed to an article which talks about how Indian households suffer a decrease in monthly income since lockdown was put in place. India has come down heavily on Imran Khan after his bizarre tweet. India gave Khan a befitting reply and said that India's COVID-19 stimulus package is bigger than Pakistan's entire GDP. Listen.
Pakistan is better known for making cash transfers to bank accounts outside the country rather than giving money to its own people. Clearly, Prime Minister Imran Khan needs a better set of advisors and better information. Pakistan would do well to recall that they have a debt problem which covers 90% of the GDP, and they've been asking for debt restructuring. As far as India goes, our stimulus package is as large as the GDP of Pakistan.
Before Imran Khan extends a helping hand to India, here's a look at his own country's economy. An article by the same news agency says that Pakistan's industrial and services sectors has witnessed negative growth rates. This has pulled the overall growth rate down to negative 0.38% in the fiscal year 2019-2020. The World Bank estimated that Pakistan's economy would perform even worse than previously estimated. When Imran Khan took over as the Prime Minister of Pakistan, the country's GDP growth was around 5.8%. In 2020, it is 1.9% and is likely to go down even further. When it comes to transparency, one does not have to dig deep to find how Pakistan is reeling under corruption. As of December 2019, Pakistan's public debt was estimated at $40.9 trillion. Now, that amount is 14.1% of the country's GDP. Pakistan owes $5.4 billion to the International Monetary Fund. The situation is so bad that IMF has Pakistan to freeze salaries of government employees. Pakistan launched Ehsaas emergency cash program to provide instant relief to the daily wage workers whose livelihoods have been affected due to this pandemic. But it is not the only country to do so. Bangladesh, for instance, announced a relief package worth $1.7 billion to help farmers struggling due to restrictions imposed during the pandemic. On the 26th of March, the Indian government announced double rations for public distribution system ration card holders for a span of 3 months. A one-off payment of 1,000 rupees for Social Security pensioners was also announced. On 17th of May, an additional funding of 40,000 crore rupees was allotted, bringing the total NREGA budget to nearly 1 trillion rupees for this financial year. Amid coronavirus outbreak, the Indian government had also announced a stimulus package of 20 lakh crore rupees. Investors and strategists had welcomed the announcement of package which was larger than expected, about 10% of India's GDP. The objective was to revive India's economy, which has taken a hit due to the pandemic. The ambitious step was meant to introduce reforms in land, labor, agriculture, legal and administrative systems. Now, this shows that India is well within its capacity to fight this pandemic while keeping its economy going. It is the rampant corruption in Pakistan and a struggling economy that needs Imran Khan's closer look at the moment.